Yo, what's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. We are live for the Manc talk with my good friend, Big Steve, in the building. Steve, how are you, mate, on this choppy, cold, miserable Manchester weather, man? But it is what it is. What are you saying?
I'm all right, mate. Yeah, City won last night, but you are right about the weather. Terrible, mate. Terrible weather.
Terrible.
Sat there, it wet through to me fucking duds last night of the game, freezing, watching Burnley and City. It was just, yeah, it is what it is, man. But yeah, man, we need the sun back.
Yeah, we definitely need the sun back, man. But you know what I mean? We'll have it in August, man. We'll have it in August in Manchester. You know the ones there, man. So yeah, man. Big up to everybody here, man. Make sure you lot smash the likes upon the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. It is meant to be deadline day, but listen, this deadline day feels weird. I was putting Sky Sports News on and they were talking about Lewis Hamilton, you know what I mean? Ferrari transfer window. I was like, bloody hell, man. Like, people just got no money. It is what it is.
They've killed it. The Premier League, you know, used to have the best football in the world. Used to have the best transfer deadlines in the world. We all used to sit there, have a day off work, looking at the reporters around the ground, see what was happening, rumours flying in and that. Everything used to be a big day, yeah? FFP, financial fair play's killed it. You know what I mean? So, you know, but all these people that go on about FFP, makes the game fair and all that, doesn't. It's a load of bollocks, fucks the game up. You know, I only seen this morning that Schalke, yeah? Remember everyone telling us how you need to do it like the Germans do it, where the fans in the club and all that. Well, they're £169 million in debt. They can't pay the bills. And they're going to get relegated to non-league. So let's do it how the Germans do it, yeah? So that doesn't work either. So,
Schalke, man, they used to be a good team, you know. I think they're in the second division of German league right now, but they had Neuer come through there. They had Sane. They've had a couple of talents in there that have come through there. So I'm kind of surprised, man. But when the reality is, we're seeing teams like Nottingham Forest do loan deals and whatnot. It is a loan market right now. So, you know what I mean? Transfer deadline.
It's embarrassing, mate. The Premier League is supposed to be the best league in the world. How can you attract the best players to this league now? Because we don't pay the best wages. They all go to Saudi. Nobody can buy anybody. It's just literally like boring. Do you know what I mean? It's boring as shit, man. Everyone's scared of doing any deals in case they fail FFP and get fined or points deducted.
Yeah. Now, listen, the Premier League have got control, man. You know what I mean? And like I said, right now you're seeing loan deals like Gio Reyna to flipping Nottingham Forest, and you know what I mean, like loads of stuff like that. So you're not going to see any really big deals, man. So nah, it is what it is, man. What do you think the best January transfer window Man City have ever done? Give me your best ever January transfer window your club has ever done.
January.
January, yeah.
I think I don't. I can't remember who we signed in January. I think we signed Laporte one January. I think.
Oh yeah, Laporte. Yeah,
Don't
Laporte.
know. We very rarely do business in a January. To be fair, it's not something that we do. You know what I mean? It's. I remember that Tixie Buggerstein saying on the documentary that if you have to dip in the market in January, it's because something's gone wrong or you've got an injury or something. You know what I mean? So other than that, yeah. Jesus came in, yeah. But yeah, it's nothing really exciting. January transfer window, really.
Nah, Ruben Diaz came in the summer, didn't he? Did he come in the winter? No, he didn't come in the winter. Nah, man, I don't believe that. Riyad Mahrez, did he come in the January transfer window? Riyad Mahrez? Alvarez got long back though, didn't he? Yeah. We've had Evra, Vidic. They're the two notable ones, but they didn't really start well, to be fair. So they didn't really get going until the next season after, etc., etc. So, you know what I mean? They were good, but at the start, I remember Evra going into that Manchester derby getting absolutely done over.
Yeah, man. Trevor Sinclair and that. Trevor Sinclair put it on him, man. Put it on him. Welcome to English football, man.
Welcome to English football. Oh, yeah, we had Sanchez. Oh, my God. Alexis Sanchez, the piano, man. Honestly, that is probably the worst signing that, honestly, that's come through United in terms of expectation. He was one of the best players.
You're not gassed about that, though. You can't lie. Because if they spin it that you took him off Man City, you guys get absolutely gassed to fuck.
Yeah,
mate, I tell you.
2 times Man City. I've got
every single player. Listen, every single player you've allegedly took off Manchester City.
I know.
Yeah. Maguire, Fred, Sanchez, and the return of the King, Ronaldo. Other than that, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. But we took the boy. We took the main man. Carlos Tevez. That's all right.
Oh, yeah.
You can have your COOs and the canteen lady and Dave who worked for Showsec. You can have all them. Take all them, mate. We don't give a shit. We took Carlos Tevez in his prime, man. And that billboard, you're still copying the billboard. Now it's still, you still don't quite get what the billboard meant.
Listen, man. Omar Barada. Come welcome to Manchester. I might actually do that, you know. How much can I pay for that? How can I pay for that? If I get Omar Barada, if I could do it, how much would I pay for it? Do you reckon?
Listen, let me tell you this. I've known you a long time, mate, and you won't even pay for a fucking meal. So you ain't paying for a billboard in town. So get out, you know.
I'm going to put it outside the Etihad. There's a billboard outside the Etihad.
Unless it's £4, you ain't paying for that.
I'm going to get, you see where the mural is of Pep Guardiola? I'm going to paint that all up. I'm going to be like, welcome to Man United, Omar Barada. That's what I'm going to do, man. Get it up on there. So anybody that's got contacts, mate, let me know, man. Let me know. Quan Matter as well. Yeah. Ozil was one of the best ones as well. Remember Ozil went to Arsenal, but didn't work out. And that was a big one as well, you know, in that time as well. So yeah, man. But big up to everybody here. Make sure you smash a like on the video. I don't know if you've seen the news yesterday about Jose Mourinho, man. You know what I mean? Offered himself for Man United. Not Man United wanted him, but offered himself to Man United. And I was just thinking to myself, would it be funny to have Jose Mourinho against Pep Guardiola? Do you reckon that would give a feel to Guardiola to be like, you know what? I could do a couple of more years now. If Mourinho was on the other side, that kind of rivalry again, would it be good for the Premier League? Personally, for me, I don't think he's that guy anymore. I really don't. I don't think he's at that level where he can compete tactically with the best. I still respect him. I still think people are shitting on his name. But, you know what I mean? It's one of them where Jose Mourinho versus Pep. Could we see that once more again, man? It's madness, isn't it, when you deep it?
Well, he came here. But listen, he didn't look happy when he was at United first time. Never looked happy. Never bought an house. Stayed in the Lowry. Always whinging, always moaning. Didn't do the greatest against Pep anyway. He won a few.
He won against Pep, though. He won against Pep, though. Remember the game against them when he stopped people from winning the league?
Oh, yeah, for a week. and then
that was crazy.
To West Brom, man. So
West
it's like,
I know. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Small things, but he listen. I mean, It could be one of them where you think, right, one last dance, Mourinho back, refreshed, knows what he did wrong last time, working under a proper director of football might work, but they always say you should never go back, and nah, I think it might be a backward step. You've been there, you've done that. Tottenham's had him as well, didn't do out there. Roma, yeah, he did okay, but coming back to United now, when you just feel like you're getting a shift of transformation in the background, do you really want to go and get an older face back? Because when it's going well for Mourinho, it's great. But when it's going bad for him, he's horrible. He's stinker. He's depressed. Yeah. The training ground's boring. The players are fucking, no one speaks to each other. You don't want that vibe, man. You've had it before. You need to get rid of that.
Yeah. You know what's mad, though, when you deep it, though? When I look at, though, what you said in terms of we've got unfinished business here, I'm like, you know what, man? It's crazy the way he says that, man. That comment there is crazy, man. And they ban that guy, man. What a guy. But anyway, when you look at him saying unfinished business here, I don't know, man. It's almost like when one of them people that just don't know when to get out of the ring. You know, when the box is in the ring and you need to throw the white towel in. Like, I think like right now, someone in his team just needs to throw the white towel and say, maybe you're not cut out of that level anymore and you can't do it. But then again, he may be the guy before the guy. He may be the guy that comes in, rattles a few cages, and then someone else comes in and whatnot. I don't know. Maybe in that kind of regards, or maybe football structure might help him.
He might go back to Chelsea because it looks like the fraud is getting found out again. Did they? Like, got another slapping last night. You know what I mean? But he might end up going back there to save Chelsea because that Pochettino train has gone right off the rails.
Yeah, listen, man. Pochettino. Listen, man, the way they got battered yesterday, man. I don't know if you see Matisse's watch along, yeah. They got absolutely battered. It should have been more, man. They are in trouble. How he's still in the job is absolutely crazy. Same with Ten Hag right now. How they're both in the job is absolute madness, man. But someone saying there, Chelsea ain't going to Chelsea. Mourinho as interim and Zidane as backroom, Zlatan as backroom staff. Listen, I don't know. I don't think they will get him to the end of the season. He's not a guy that will stay for short term.
Zlatan ain't coming back to United because they'll hit him with a charging for the can of Coke he had at fucking Wycombe Wanderers away in the Carabao Cup. So he ain't going back there. He still owes a couple of Mars bars from the canteen. He's still got his name on the wall. So Zlatan ain't going back there, man.
Yeah, but you know what it is though, for the Premier League as entertainment wise though, when you actually deep it though, Steve, yeah, entertainment wise, he'd be box office. He is box office still. Entertainment wise, he's unbelievable. As a coach, though, tactically, in the new era of football now, football's changing now. It's the nitty gritties. It's the playing out from the back. It's all of this stuff now. Pep Guardiola set the rhythm, and now Arteta's following suit. You can't play that sort of football. Conte, he failed as well. You can't play that sort of football now anymore. You've got to play on the front foot, attacking football. And for him, he's about winning first. He's not about playing the right way. And that is something that I think football, it's going a different way now. But you've seen it with Arteta, the way they play football. It's not going to work now, that sort of football. And it didn't work under the first time. Anyway, yeah, he got some trophies, but it didn't work the first time. And that's the reality of the situation.
He's bringing in Matic and people like that. I don't know with Mourinho now. I look at him and I think, he signed Lukaku again for Roma and that. He's fucking, where's his head at with that? You know what I mean? What's he doing? He's had all that nonsense before. He's dealt with it. But I don't know. I think United are past that now. I think that's in the past. I think he's probably touting for a bigger job, trying to get himself back up there. But I don't think anyone's going to touch him. You know what I mean? There's a reason Roma touched him. Reason he's gone from Roma now, you know what I mean? But I don't listen, Mourinho. I think some coaches evolve and they keep improving. Alex Ferguson did it. He always improved. He kept evolving, freshening it up, and that's why they won. Pep Guardiola does the same. Mikel Arteta, he's doing the same. He's moving and moving. Arsene Wenger didn't. He didn't evolve. They hated him. They ended up hounding him out. Greatest manager they've ever had, hounded him out because he never evolved. Mourinho's the same. Just never evolves. He sticks to his guns, sticks to his own methods. It worked years ago. He was ahead of the curve years ago with Porto and all that. He was ahead of the curve. Chelsea, there was no better manager. Inter Milan. Football changed quick. And instead of him saying, you know what, I need to change, he said, nah, I'm sticking to my guns. I'm staying as I am. And football left Mourinho behind. It left him behind.
Yeah, facts, man. Mauricio AA Witherspoon says, Mourinho hasn't evolved. That's the football, man. Moneyball madness because the transfer money was given to, there you go. Josie at Barca would be peak. I don't know, man. I think he suits international football, man. I don't know why. Maybe England job. Maybe go and get the Portugal job. Maybe got someone like that, man. I think football has evolved in that way. There's still a few left, but you also got to be a great manager as well. You know what I mean? And I think Simeone and obviously Ancelotti are still evolving. They're still evolving right now to this day. So I don't know, man. I think for me, it's one of them where Mourinho, I think it's one of them stories where it's a fantasy story for him. He's trying to put himself out there. He was linked with Barcelona the other day. Now it's United. Everyone's going to be linking with this job. This job will be one of the biggest jobs to take on. It is a strong personality. So we're going to find out. Newcastle, maybe Newcastle. Nah, no Conte. I don't want Conte, man. Conte for me.
Newcastle job could be a shout, to be fair. It would be the next like elite sort of step, and he would get a bit of money, and they've not won a trophy, so the pressure's off him. And he likes a bit of that, Mourinho. He likes to go there when no one's won out and win something, and then he gets called a king and that. So Newcastle could be that could be a step for Jose Mourinho, I think.
Yeah, absolutely, man. But Pep Guardiola, man, I mean, he spoke in the week after Klopp kind of, was leaving at the season, and he sells, he's got a little bit of life in him. What do you reckon about Guardiola, man? Do you reckon he's got a bit of fight in him still in terms of longevity-wise? I mean,
one thing I'm worried about is this Premier League making sure that Jurgen gets this title, because last night, looking at some of them decisions, I tell you what, this Premier League thinking, you know what, we're losing Jurgen. Let's give him the Premier League. It breaks City up for a bit. Everyone will love him. It'd be great and all that. The Jurgen loving, you know what I mean? He's not died. I've seen some guy outside the ground crying, saying he's my father. I was like, he's your father? Fuck you know, man. What the fuck? I tell you, but you know what I'm saying? But Pep's
but they should have had 2 penalties. Chelsea should have had 2 penalties last night.
No,
easily.
But maybe that happens to City. We've cheated. That happens for Liverpool. It's fine because it's Jurgen leaving. That's all I've heard. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. He's leaving. He's leaving, and he's underachieved. He's underachieved massively underachieved at Liverpool. 1 league title in 9 years. Yeah. Massively underachieved. Pep Guardiola won what he won in fucking 2 weeks. So, you know what I mean? But Pep's all right. He's refreshed. Pep Guardiola's kept this Manchester City team running full steam, since he got here. Full steam. No drop-offs. Full steam ahead. No drop-offs. Changing all big players. Big guns going out. New players coming in. Oh, he's going to have a drop-off and all that. Still going. You know what I mean? We didn't need a break. He didn't have a little Europa League. You know, we didn't drop into the Europa League for a few years like Liverpool and have a chill out. We've been flat out in the Champions League and flat out winning every competition we're basically in. Do you know what I mean? So I ain't feeling sorry for Jurgen having a burnout, apparently, because he's been in the Europa League chilling for a few years. What about winning the treble and the World Club Cup and the Super Cup and then going on the next season and winning again? You know what I mean? So, listen, Pep's got pure energy, man. He's ready for it. But there'll be a time he goes, 2 years maybe, by the time Pep goes. But it is what it is. I ain't going to cry about it. He owes us nothing. If he went tomorrow, Pep, I'd wish him well. You know what I mean?
Now, you know what? When I look at it, I think for me, with Jurgen Klopp, though, I do believe, though, it is sensationalized. Because I remember Matisse's calling him an elite manager. I'm like, nah, he can't be an elite manager. He's not on the bracket of Pep Guardiola and Fergie. And I think for me, Carlo Ancelotti. Them guys are called elite managers. Fergie, Guardiola. Jurgen Klopp is a very, very good manager. Would I call him an elite manager? No way. He's not an elite manager. Not with the record for me that he's had in the Premier League. No, for me. Yeah.
Look at the angry scousers in the chat. You'd have killed for your Europa League 90% of your existence, you pussy. Mate, you're the pussies, mate. When's the memorial for old Jurgen and his teeth, yeah? When's the memorial concert in Stanley Park, eh? Never seen as many tears in Liverpool in my life. Pep Guardiola will always be remembered for riding Jurgen Klopp all the way around the Premier League. Yeah, he even made him have his teeth done in Turkey because he, you know what I mean. He even showing him up there. Don't ever speak the name Jurgen Norbert Klopp in the same sentence as Pep Joseph Guardiola because it's embarrassing. You know what I mean? You've won your European Cup. You won the Premier League that nobody's seen. You didn't see it. You were locked out the stadium. You know what I mean? You won that. And at the end of the day, you've won a Carabao Cup and FA Cup. We've won the treble, mate. We've won the treble. You know what I mean? We're on for a 4 Pete.
Aye.
We've done it all. We've done it all every year. 5 Premier League titles out of the last 6. How can you call yourself a massive club? Liverpool's won one league title in 33 years. One in 33. Leicester have done the same. Blackburn have done the same. But apparently Jurgen Norbert is a legend. He's only a legend in Liverpool. Let's tell you that. Jurgen's only a legend in Liverpool. In 20 years' time, when you talk about football heritage, you'll only be talking about this era as the Pep Guardiola era. Jurgen Klopp will never be mentioned in it. Let me tell you that. Only in Liverpool. In football, world football, old Jurgen will always be known as the man that got burnt out by Pep and had to quit his job. Bye.
Okay. Yo, Stephen, we don't know it. We don't know, obviously. It could be emotionally.
He's got burnt out, man. He's burnt out. Pep's done him in. Imagine losing the league on 97 points. Your head's fell off. You know what I mean? Imagine doing that. Imagine going all the way to the end of the season and seeing fucking Ilkay Gundogan pop up when they're 2 down and just scored a winner. He's wounded.
Apparently they're saying that obviously he didn't really like filming in at Liverpool and whatnot. And apparently they're doing a documentary for the league and whatnot. And maybe that's one of the reasons why he's leaving, apparently. But if they do that
an Amazon documentary, mate, Pep didn't get off.
Yeah. But it's mad though. If they do that, or if they do this documentary and don't win anything, that's gonna be crazy, man. Like, yo, listen, Liverpool better win, you know. They better win this trophy, you know, because you can't be sending my man on a low, you know. They got to send him on a high, man. But listen, what is mad yet is Man City still got that fire in their belly, man. Like, you lot don't want them to win this title, don't you, man? It's crazy, man. And obviously, I have to watch you guys.
Mate. We're going to keep going. That's what we do now, whether you like it or not. We do it. Pep Guardiola demands the highest level in everything he does. Them players have won a treble for a reason. You know what I mean? There's a reason why there's only one other team in history has won a treble, because it comes along, you know what I mean, once in a blue moon. And these guys that we've got now, they're hungry for it. They're hungry for it. Again, there's no drop-off. We're thereabouts. Liverpool have got the top spot. Jurgen's leaving. If that can't spur Liverpool on to win a title, they won't win one again for ages, because it's perfect, isn't it? Jurgen's leaving. Let's go and win the league and show him. Well, we're waiting for it. You know, we're here. We ain't going nowhere. They know that. So I'm looking forward to it, me.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, there's over 500 of you in the building. Guys, like the video, people. If you can like the video already, that'll be great. Big up to Time is of the essence. What a name. He says he had 15 million transfer budget to cover his last 2 seasons at Roma with injured squad and still got Europa League final season and 4 points off top 4 before sacking. Eric couldn't do that. Listen, 100%, man. He could never be Jose Mourinho. Tell you that, Eric Ten Hag. Big up Ibs. He says, lads, I'm not going to lie with you. I made prayers to God every day that he was sacked at United. I generally could not watch the football. No way. I big up Ibsy, man, for the super chat, man. But no, you know what it is, yeah? It's funny, man. Aye, listen. Yo, the chat is moving mad right now. Jurgen Flop, you know. Aye, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Now, but you know what it is, yeah?
Let's just do it another way, yeah? If Pep Guardiola had been to Manchester City for 9 seasons, and won 1 Prem, 1 Champions League, an FA Cup, a League Cup, a Super Cup, and a World Club Cup, they'd be calling Pep a failure, right? Fact. They'd be calling him a failure and a flop. Jurgen Norbert's done it, and apparently he's the best thing since sliced bread, but only in Liverpool. But they live in their own little world, remember? It's these scouts, not English. We hate everybody. Everybody, we love Jurgen and all that. So let them have their own little fucking mad land there, whatever they want to do with it at the end of the day. Get on with it in Liverpool, mate, with your 1 league title in 33. No one gives a shit, mate, at the end of the day. So it is what it is. You know, let's see if they can go and win it this year, and they can actually celebrate it and have a parade and get the fans out and all that.
Yeah. What did you say? Was it like the moon? What did you say to
like the moon landing, isn't it? Did it really happen? Nobody ever knows. I seen a video with Jordan Henderson lifting Summit Silver. It looked like a Premier League, but there was no fans there. It could have been made in the studio.
Listen, I don't mind this, you know, man. I don't mind, you know what I mean, Steve battering Liverpool, because I ain't gonna help them. You know what I'm saying? This is enjoyment. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Hopefully Arsenal we're definitely going to win the league, because, broski, if you, man, got in the mud, that would be perfect, man. But talking about the game yesterday, man, let's talk about yesterday. Chelsea, man. How bad are they? We're talking about one fraud, yeah? But what about this fraud here? Pochettino, man. Like, Matisse, these gremlins, man. You might need to, I'm telling you now, man, Steve, you need to get these gremlin lines open again. Get your money up, Steve, man. Get the gremlin line open.
Man. They don't like me, man. They know what I tell the truth. And they know I've got that big Steve voodoo curse, man. When I put it on someone, you know it goes down. You know what I mean? So they know that, man. But there's another one though, Chelsea. You know, look at what they've spent. The people call City and that. You've spent this, but our money's well spent. Divide the trophies into the dough. Yeah, money per trophy. Man City's the best. No problem. Yep. We've spent it. It's worth it. You look at Chelsea, man, and it's like they're getting off the hook. Everyone feels sorry for them. Just leave them. Yep. Oh yeah, they can spend a bill. Doesn't matter. What happened? Chelsea used to be. Everyone used to hate Chelsea years ago, thinking they ruined football and that. But mad, man.
Nah, you know what, man? The way they got battered yesterday is ridiculous, man. Like, their midfield as well. We have to talk about their midfield. They have spent 220 million on that midfield. 220 million. Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo. Yesterday, both of them were bobbins. Both of them, I think, got hooked off, I believe. Yeah, they got hooked off. They were absolutely bobbins. Conor Gallagher's shit anyway, so forget him. But both of them got hooked off. And that's what I'm saying. Like, Chelsea, when they're spending money, it's careless. They don't have a striker. Cole Palmer yesterday, to be fair, he's been good this season, but he was missing yesterday. Raheem Sterling. Oh my God, man. He's meant to be a senior pro, Raheem Sterling, you know. He's meant to be 28, 29 years old.
You know why City let go of him now?
Bro, are you mad? Are you mad? He's done out here, man. Raheem Sterling's done out here.
Tell me this, yeah? Raheem Sterling, has he improved since he left City? No. Gabriel Jesus, has he improved since he left City? No. Zinchenko, has he improved? No.
Nope.
There you go. So it proves why. Riyad Mahrez stinking the gaff out in Saudi Arabia or wherever he is. Everyone hates him over there.
Oh, listen, he was terrible, the AFCON, man. He was terrible, man. So what are you trying to say? Like, City know when to get rid of their players? That's what you're trying to say?
We know, mate. We know. Yaya Toure, we dropped Yaya. He went downhill. Vincent went downhill. Aguero went to Barca, downhill. David Silva, he went and he didn't get any better. He just went and plateaued out in Spain. But City are good at that, man. Look at Gundogan now at Barcelona, yeah? Is it the same Ilkay Gundogan that you seen last season?
It's not, you know, man. But is that down to the system or that down to how good they were in the Pep? Is that just what Pep does? He makes people play better.
Pep does. Don't get me wrong. You've got 10 other players around you who are class. But what I'm saying is, a lot of these players, they realise how big the drop-off is when Man City is a place to play, man.
Yo, this effortless is on you today, man. Yo,
mate,
effortless.
Listen, let me see. Listen. I can describe effortless right now, yeah? Effortless. He's sat in his bedroom. He's got on trainers on. He's got Under Armour shorts on and an Under Armour gillet. And he's got a Kep wig, yeah? And he don't work. That's you, effortless. That is you down to a T. Scouser. Stop getting at me, mate. You know what I mean? We're different, bro. We're different. You know what I mean? We're winners over here now. This is a city with the trebles. Trebles get pumped out here. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? We don't celebrate Jurgen Norbert and his teeth. When's a statue of his nukes going up? I've heard they're doing a big statue, a giant pair of teeth, sponsored by Dentashine or something outside the ground. You know what I mean? Effortless. Get more effort in getting a job. Yeah? Getting off your ass and stop wearing Under Armour gear, mate, because fucking hell, it's shit.
Where's the other guy as well, man? Where's Nitesh? Is it Nitesh or something? Is he around, man? He was in the comments last week as well, man. He was jokes,
Nitin won't come on. He's a shitbag. Oh, yeah, this is the best one. Nitin said, Big Steve works for Sheikh Mansour and he's been paid to say positive things about Saudi Arabia and Dubai. The guy thinks I'm working with Sheikh Mansour. This is how much shit the guy talks. So I wish I did work for Sheikh Mansour.
Hey, he wouldn't be speaking to me right now. Steve wouldn't be on the show, mate, if he was working for Sheikh Mansour, mate. He'd be on a private yacht in Dubai, mate. You know what I'm saying? Living the life, man. Nah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But nah, listen, man. I think ultimately, man, you know, when you look at here, the title race right now, how are you looking at right now? You lot are top. Someone's put a super chat here. Voodoo, big up to Pablo Martinez says, Voodoo, what was that when they ruined your night in Porto? In a serious note, Liverpool get lucky because Nico didn't play. Nico Jackson's rubbish, man. Come on, man.
And listen, they did ruin my one night in Porto, but since then, I have made up for it tenfold. Doubles, trebles, Saudi
Chelsea,
Arabia,
man, get onto him, man.
Istanbul,
Get onto him.
Athens. You know what I mean? So you can have your night in Porto. That was the learning curve. That was when we got there. We got a bit of a slap. It was a bit salty. We didn't like it, but we bounced back, man. Like I said, we would. We bounced back. Who's in the mud now? Chelsea mid-table, Man City champions.
Chelsea since then, but the thing is though, Chelsea since that Champions League final, it's the biggest fall off ever. Like genuinely, guys, you won that Champions League final, Pablo. Yeah, Champions League final. Since you've won that game, you have been rubbish, man. Rubbish. Like we're bad as well, yeah. But I'm just looking at you. Since that season, they haven't made Champions League football. They went out. I think that season they finished what position they finished. I don't know. Whatever. It's been absolutely crazy, man. So it is what it is, man. I big up Free Mooley says the truth is that there's eulogies for Klopp, but if Pep was to leave there, would be bouncy castles around the Emirates, parties everywhere, standards.
If Pep said, right, this is the best thing, they were all crying, going, you should show some respect to Klopp. Hold on a minute. Let me tell you this for a fact. If Pep Guardiola just had a meltdown and said he was leaving, do you think anyone would show us respect? Everyone would be celebrating. There'd be fucking fireworks going off. Like he said, there'd be fucking bouncy castles, jelly and ice cream, sausage rolls, everything would be coming out. You know what I mean? So let's be equal, yeah? We are allowed to take the piss a little bit if we want. You know, we are allowed to do that. But, you know, it is what it is.
Absolutely. Guys, there's over 600 of you in the building. We've only on 140 likes. Guys, let's get them likes up. Come on, man. You know what I mean? If you're here watching right now, unless you're hating right now, yeah, please hit the like button right now, people. And subscribe to Big Steve MCFC. The channel is in the title. But yeah, going back to the title race, yeah. Arsenal catches strains. We'll get on to Arsenal. Arsenal don't play that great football, if I'm being honest. I didn't really like their football the other day, yeah, but in terms of the title race, what are you saying, man? Like, obviously, let me just pull up the league table right now. But are you feeling confident? I mean, you won last night, 3-1, Haaland back. But yeah, man, talk to me about this title race. What are we saying?
Listen, we're in it. That's all we need to be. You know that we're in it. So I said, let's keep on the coattails of Liverpool or Arsenal, whoever's top. Keep on the coattails. Keep on moving. So we're there. That is where we need to be. You know, I think it's going to come down to Anfield. I'd love a shootout at Anfield. It's about time we won there.
When is that?
I'm not sure when it is, but it's near the end of the season. But we need to, we do need to fucking win there, man.
Oh yeah, it's 9th of March to be fair. So if you win there, that's perfect for them. They've got tough. Yo, listen, their last. Oh my days, they've got some tough games at the end of the season. You know, West Ham, Liverpool, Tottenham. They've got Villa away and then Wolves at home. It's not easy, that, you know. Remember that season?
They've had Wolves last game of the season for the last 3 years.
No way. Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. They had it when you won with Gundogan, innit? Gundogan.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. That's actually crazy. Imagine that happens again. That's mad, you know. Show us Man United. Now we'll get on to Man United later on. We're playing tonight anyway, so don't worry about Man United, man. We're down below. Yeah, I mean, but you know what it is, yeah, for me. Let's focus on the Arsenal, yeah. Arsenal, something's just missing there. I think the striker Jesus, I'm not too sure about him. I think, yeah, Saka got the goal or whatnot, but their football is very, very like, it's slow, it's whatever, like, it's not what Arsenal were last season. And I feel like for me, the intensity levels, can they match that again? And can they go even more? You have to be more ruthless. You have to score more goals. Yeah, I just don't know about Arsenal, if I'm being honest with you, whether they can sustain this. And also, can they go to Liverpool and win? Sorry, can they go at the Emirates and win that game? If they win that game, I can say, you know what, fair enough. They're looking more credible now.
If they win that, it's on. Listen, they beat City there, 1-0. They could beat Liverpool there. It's not the big games I worry Arsenal about. It's the little ones when they sort of they relax a little bit and then they end up getting caught and getting beat. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah.
I don't know. I don't think Arsenal have got the minerals to just go that last bit. I think the job next season for Arsenal is main striker. You add a big name striker to that Arsenal team now. You've got Martinelli on the left, Saka on the right. You've got Odegaard and them in the midfield, Declan Rice. The back four looks all right. The keeper's okay. It's that main striker. If you had an Osimhen to them or something like that, it's peak, man.
I think Osimhen, Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney's already come to the league. He's already got 2 goals in 2 games. That is what you call a bagsman, man. Obviously, it's got a bit of a price tag on him, but I think for me, you know what? I reckon Ivan Toney. Osimhen's too much money. He's got 120 million release clause, so I'm not so sure if he's going to think you whatnot. Do you reckon? By the way, do you reckon Arteta leaves, or do you reckon he's staying? Because there was just some kind of situations going on there about.
No, I think that was a load of crap, to be honest. So I think someone just put it out there and everyone just ran with it. I think he's definitely staying.
Yeah. And then obviously, you won yesterday. What we saying, man? Burnley, nice easy game.
Yeah, to be honest, it was he changed it a bit, Pep. Obviously, Walker was dropped, Rico came in, Kovacic had a rest, Nunes came in, Doku came in, and De Bruyne started. So they couldn't live with us. To be honest, we didn't get out a first gear. We knocked it about. Scored a couple of goals. We 3-0 up, coasting, and then they got one late on, which is was disappointing to concede. But Nunes had a good game, played really, really well. I told you that weeks ago in the Manc talk that my mate in training had told me that Nunes was smashing it. Big Earl came on again. Good to see him on the pitch. He looked a bit rusty. Had one real chance, that was it, but he scuffed it. Other than that, we're looking good. Everyone's fit. We got Brentford on Monday night there fighting for their lives. That won't be easy.
That won't be easy, man. That will never be easy. Brentford away as well. That's going to be proper tough, that one, Proper tough. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know what it is with me, though? That De Bruyne passing to Alvarez, that is just, that's levels, man. Generally, levels, man. Like, if you look at that player there, man, just IQ, like, it's crazy, class. Man. It pisses me off, man, like how good that pass was. Alvarez got the goal. Like you said, Nunes. Now that Phillips is gone, maybe he can start to have a run out. Kovacic was good against Tottenham, to be fair. So yeah, man, maybe it's good for competition, man. Now that the business end of the season is going on now, you know what I mean? It's one of them where it is what it is. Someone's asking about Doku. Thoughts on Doku will be better than Grealish. I'm not sure, man.
Jeremy's just young and a bit raw. You seen him yesterday. He roasted that kid a few times, but his final product, when he gets to the byline, the last cross is either miles over everybody or it hits the first man, you know what I mean? So he's got a lot to learn. He is very dangerous, though, you know what I mean? The last thing you want to see as a fullback is him running at you. But City just got to know when to use him. He's young. He's only going to get better. But Grealish is his own man. He's not played for a few games, Jack. Oscar Bobb's usually played as well. So we've got options, man. We've got good options.
Yeah. Haaland and KDB now on City activate game sharp mode. Grealish has been class. You know what it is with Grealish, man? He's just one of them where maybe fans don't appreciate what he does. You know what I mean? People want to see that flash winger. Now wingers are gone. They've evolved now. Like the wingers now, they're athletes now. They're quick. They're strong. They're powerful. Like they're now athletes. And now the guys who are good technically, they're not the ones that people like anymore, man. They don't like them anymore. And that's the reality situation now. So, Grealish is at his time. Maybe it's now the new Doku to come in and do what he wants to do. But sometimes you also got to get Grealish on the pitch as well and realize that, you know what, fair play, man.
Someone said Doku put a few balls in the box and Alvarez was not in the right place. Well, listen, when you're a winger, you look up and you see where people are and you put the ball to them. It's not down to the striker to know where, you know what I mean? You've got to, it works both ways, man. People stick up for Doku. He's like an express train with no driver sometimes. He just plows into people.
That's a good terminology. He'll
get there, though. He'll get there. He's doing all right. He'll get there. Pep was bollocking him the other day for not tracking back. So at Tottenham. So,
yeah. Big up to, we are going to tweak on a Rashford bit. Big up Zoeteng said, Saeed, if we lose today, 10 hour crap has to go. Listen, I don't think he will go, man. I've just given up, man, on him going, man. But yeah, I've not watched the video yet, but I wanted to hear your thoughts on Marcus Rashford. Let's have a bit of a segment on that one. My thoughts on it. I think Ten Hag's a bit of a hypocrite, I think his comments last night was a bit of hypocritical. He said, "Yeah, Rashford's internal and he's sorting it out, but Sancho went public with it." But hold on a minute, you went public with Sancho first of all. So end of the day, mate, who's in the wrong? Is it you or is it Sancho? End of the day, Sancho's only defending his name. I'm not saying Sancho's right in what he did, but I'm saying to you, if the manager's got every right to call him out, and I get it, yeah. Pep Guardiola called out, what's his name? Calvin Phillips. But you knew that situation didn't need to be said. So my thing is about the same energy. You got to apply the same energy with both of the situations. Or is it favoritism in that aspect? When you look at Marcus Rashford, yeah, Roy Keane's come out and said, does he love football anymore? There's a lot of players that just don't like football anymore. I don't know if you've seen any in Man City in the past and whatnot, but what are you saying about Marcus Rashford and just the fact that, what he's been doing lately and just the fact he's over?
I think United fans are going to be a bit disappointed with him because he's a Manchester lad. He gets the club. He's a United fan. So he should be leading by example. You know what I mean? If United were cruising the league and winning it and that, and he was acting the GOAT, people probably would just be like, well, he's enjoying himself. He's a young lad. When United aren't doing too well, they're looking at these players to get you up there. Going on the piss in Belfast and then blagging it that he can't come training. It's not a good look. He's done a few little things before, disciplinary-wise. He's been dropped for. He looks like, to me, you've got a young kid there in Hoyland up front who's carrying all the burden on his own. He's struggling a bit. He's not got the goals he's expected to get. But Rashford's not chipping in either. Rashford last season, I told you before, I did a show last season. It was titled Marcus Rashford World Class. Now, 1 year later, we're talking about him losing his love for football. That's how things can change fast in football. But I'm just disappointed. If Phil Foden went down that road and I'm a City fan, I'm gutted because he's one of your own, innit? You want to lead by example, you know what I mean? But he seems to have a bad attitude. I don't know him personally. He seems to have a little bit of a bad attitude now. I don't know if he thinks he's better than what he is. I seen a clip, yeah, when United was at Stockport Station and they all were walking to the train.
Yeah.
3 young kids there and with little shirts and that. And Garnacho stopped and Bruno stopped and Maguire stopped, I think, and signed for him. And Rashford got off and they got a bit excited and were like, Rashford. And he just put his headphones on and blanked him, completely blanked him. And I thought, nah, man, I don't like that. You know what I mean? I know players can do what they want, but I didn't like it. And just, I don't know what's up with him. I think he's got this ego now. He thinks he's the man, but his goal scoring record sounds otherwise.
This is it. People say to me, "Oh, Saeed, why do you Rashford agenda?" A, because I feel like for me, people have overhyped him. B, I think, you know what? Sometimes I think he thinks he's better than what he is and whatnot. And also that ego, man. I don't like it when people got a chip on the shoulder, man. And when you go Old Trafford, yeah, and when you go to the games, guys, you can see it for yourself. Sometimes the camera don't pick it up, but he's strutting around thinking, why is no one passing to me? He don't want to press. He don't want to track back. And I'm just like, you're on big wages now. You play every single season inconsistently. So one season it's good, one season it's bad. He's been like that since he's come to the football club. And I feel like for me, you know, have United elevated his ego and whatnot and giving him what he wants too soon? Possibly, but he's at 26 now, man. We're not talking about no youngster, Steve. We're talking about a guy who's 26. He's 26, man. That is someone that's in their peak, established, should be ready and focused. You know? Yeah, you can have contract issues and whatnot. Wayne Rooney had it, but Wayne Rooney's commitment on the pitch was always there. He always used to give it. You know? And that's for me, like, something that I always say. So, listen, I've always kept it consistent about Rashford. I think he's good. He's got good assets here in terms of his pace here. But I look at his overall game. I think for me, United could easily replace him. Nobody in this Man United team, when I look at him, is not replaceable. Everyone can be replaced. We're in a turmoil season. We can be replaced. And people say, oh, he gets 30 goals a season. Yeah, but then again, everyone else wasn't getting the goals. So I'd rather everyone else chip in with goals here and there. Alvarez is getting goals. Other people get goals. De Bruyne will get goals. Haaland get goals. It goes roundabouts, man. That's what you need to do. So get a team, get a system, and get the team scoring more goals as a unit, as a collective. And that's the problem, man. You don't want to be relying on one man. Yeah, Haaland's a kind of freak nature because of what he is, but you want a team that is, the goals are spread around, man. And United right now, the goals aren't. It's shocking, man. You're looking at Garnacho now, Anthony. it's not great, man. The quality. So
Anthony's fucking praying when he scored against Newport. That was a bit weird. I don't know what he was doing there. You know what I mean? But
if Mbappe goes to Real Madrid, yeah, do you think PSG come calling for Rashford?
Yeah, well, last season he had a great season. Don't forget, he had a great season. But let's not get it twisted. You know, he had a good season, but that doesn't excuse you to go on the piss this season because you scored 30 goals last season. Doesn't mean you can go on the piss this season. You know, if you want to be world class, you're consistent every year. Go and score 35 goals this season. Go and score another 30 goals this season. That's what we want from you. Not, I've gone missing now. I've done it. I've done 30 goals, won a Carabao Cup. You know what I mean?
I big up MCFC lads, man. This guy, man, he's rattling on the United fan base, man. It's crazy, man. But you know what it is, yeah? It's mad, yeah. By the way, why was he asking you for tickets, though? I don't understand that. Was it because you had... Yeah, he was asking... I think he was asking MCFC lads for tickets. And obviously, MCFC
No, he was asking for photos.
What was he asking for?
He played in a...
Oh, was it photos?
An under-18 game, and I think he was there, and he said, have you got any pictures of the game?
And okay, my bad.
He hadn't seen it for years, and then when he seen it, he sent him a message and said... I've got pictures of this, showing him pictures of fucking Gundogan and all that in the FA Cup. And then he said, you should be more respectful and that. But no.
Wow.
Is what it is. You can't get the banter, man. You can't get the banter.
You know, if you were to look at United team right now, Ineos coming in, who are you keeping from this United team? If you're looking at it from a neutral point of view, who are you keeping from this United team? And be honest, no bias side, just put everything, boom, to say yo.
Onana, I'm going to keep because I think if you get decent defenders that want the ball and want to fucking play it and are safe, then he might do a job. Johnny Evans is gone. Dalot's gone. Shaw's gone. Maguire's gone. Martinez, I'm keeping. Midfield, Bruno, I'm keeping. Casemiro's gone. McTominay's gone. Amrabat gone. Garnacho, I'm keeping. Rashford, I'm selling. Højlund, I'm keeping. Anthony's gone. Mainu, I'm keeping. That's it.
Yeah. Wow.
That's how bad you are, but you ain't going to be able to replace all them soon. So you're going to be stuck with dickheads for a couple of seasons, but they're the ones for me that I would keep.
You know what's mad as well? All our youngsters are going, man. I don't know if you've seen it, but today we're losing Aaron Hansen, man, Norwegian lad. We've lost Kovar. We've lost Zidane Iqbal. We've lost... we're losing a lot of youngsters, man, guys, man. I don't know what's going on with our youngsters level, but again, I think it's one of them where United are desperate for the money, man. We're literally broke, man. We're broke FC. We're having to sell these guys. They don't want to stay because they're not getting... You know, they don't think that they're going to get a view to the first team or whatnot. I know Man City end up doing that, you know what I'm saying, in that regards, yeah. But ultimately...
We just got 25% of the Rodgers deal to Villa.
What?
So,
nah, yeah, what? Rodgers played for Man City?
We sold Rodgers to Middlesbrough in the summer, and we got 25% sell-on. So Villa's bought him, we got a 25% sell-on.
Oh, my God. He did play for Man City. What the flip is this, man? Seriously.
Morgan Robb, we got him from West Brom when he was a kid, man. He was in our academy.
He's 21, you know. Fucking hell, man. Man City, you know. Also, okay. So he's Man City, he sold him to Middlesbrough then. Oh, right. Yeah, I can see right now, yeah.
Ka-ching, you know what I mean? Oh, you can't be getting this money. You must have cheated. No, we just got a great academy, man.
Oh, but like I said to you, we have got the future. Let me just show you right now. Let me just show you something, yeah? Steve, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? We're top of the league.
What in?
The under-18s, man. Under-18s, we're top of the league, man. Look at that, man. Look at that, mate. You lot are 25 points. We have got 42 points, mate.
I want to hate to disappoint you, though, yeah? You do know that our under-18 team is our under-16s team. We always play a year down every year.
Are you sure?
I am positive because our under-23s are all under-18 because that's how we do it so to compete. But we have won it for the last 6 years on the trot, so you are entitled to it.
Yeah, man. But to be fair, they've not lost a game this season. Looking at 14 games played, 14 wins, 0 losses, 0 draws. That is crazy. 46 goals.
Our youth at the minute, we cleared out loads in the summer, so we're having a bit of a clear out. But this we just lost that kid to Newcastle. There's been a bit of a fallout.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know him in it.
Yeah, he's. I spoke to him and there was a bit of a fallout. I think I think he was a bit unhappy that he wasn't getting picked, and certain players was just because there were new signings, etc. Not want to go into too many details, but he's a good player. But City's put a sell on clause on him and that, and yeah, man.
Come to super chats and read out. Guys, 757 of you in the building. Guys, let's get to at least 400 likes, guys. If we can do that, 10 minutes left of the show. Please, guys, hit the like button. It's free to do.
5 seconds to just go off the comments, click the like, come back.
Click the like. Simple. That's it. Simple, guys. People. Big up to Simon Paul. Always appreciate you supporting the channel, mate. Leave me out, Osman. $100 million. Bad injury record and less goals than Jesus minutes per this season. Listen, I know it's going to be a gamble, but listen, if you want to be a big club, you got to get big strikers in, man. You know what I mean? He's having a bad season, but don't forget last season, man. He was unbelievable last season. Zoa Tech TV says, why do people break Bruno? He loses the ball so much, and I bet against he's our playmaker. He's the reason why we struggle to score goals. He's so overrated. I don't rate him at all. I don't even think he would make Man City's bench, to be honest with you. So it is what it is, man. You get me? So listen, Bruno Fernandes is one of them where at the start, when he came into the football club, I actually was one of his favourites, but he started to just ag me with the fact that he kept giving the ball away, I can't do that, me. If you're a team right now and you've got a guy that keeps giving the ball away, keeps spamming it, I just don't really like that, to be honest with you. So that's just my opinions on that one. Let me ask you a question. I wanted to just carry on with that topic, yeah. You're looking at youth players right now, yeah. Arsenal have sold, I think, they sold one. I think they sold one to, is it Newcastle or something like that? Aston Villa. You're looking at a lot of players now. Yeah, Villa. You're looking at a lot of players now. Do you reckon they want it too soon now? Or they're seeing players like Miley that started for Newcastle. They see Kobe Minor start now. They're looking at thinking, I'm a bit jealous here. I'm a bit, I want to play football now. Like, do you think football's changing now? That players want to start early now in their careers, 2019 and whatnot?
I think the money in football, because they can't spend it, the people are looking at academy players. It's a cheaper option, you know what I mean? And they're giving people chances. You look at Liverpool last night, they had that young kid playing at right back, that Bradley.
He's unbelievable. I can't tell you what he is. He's like, generally, I was thinking to myself, is that Trent Alexander-Arnold or is that Conor Bradley? He was sensational. I don't know where they've got him from, but he was
fair play, you know what I mean? Fair play. There's a lot of good players coming through. That's the problem with City's, yeah. The team's that good. You've got a lot of really good players. Any other season, these players will be getting in the team, but they're that good. They just can't break in. So City's got to make a decision. So they have to like loan them out, sell them with a sell-on clause or whatever, and that's what we're doing, and it's working for us. You know what I mean? I was looking today. Bournemouth has signed one, that Enes Ünal, the Turkey striker. He was ours as well. He's come back to Bournemouth.
Who?
Enes Ünal. Yeah, Enes Ünal. UNAL.
UNAL. Let me find out here. Enes Ünal. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah.
So we signed him. He was ours, and then he's gone out and done his shit and come back to Bournemouth.
16 million. It's from Getafe now, though, isn't it? It's gone Getafe now. Yeah, man. That's crazy.
These are players we have in the Girona train, man. Jan Couto, Savio, and all the boys. They'll be pre-season training with us. Yeah, man. It's we're doing all right. We signed El Chavera, the Argentinian midfielder. Scored a hat-trick against Brazil in that World Cup. So he's coming. We're doing all right, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Yeah. And also, I wanted to say as well, the championship as well is becoming a little bit of a place where you can get decent players as well. Like people.
And listen, there's another one I've seen before. Hull City signed a Dutch striker called Noah Ohio. He used to play for City as well. And he was at Standard Liège. He's gone there. Watch him tear it up in the championship. He's a good player.
Noah Ohio. Let me see now here.
OHIL.
Yeah. I can see now. Oh yeah, Man City. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, man. Listen, man, I think that's what's gonna happen. That's what the situation's gonna be like. So you don't know about all these players, but they have to go, man. They have to go, man. But I look at the championship as well. That's a place where I feel like for me, you're looking at you thinking, you know what, you can get a bit of business done in there as well. You can get cheaper options as well. Look at the guy that's just come now from the scoring for Sheffield United now. He was in the championship for a while. Went to I think another club and then flopped over there, Villarreal, and now he's back here now. Premier League scored 2 goals for Sheffield United already. So listen, there could be some championship ballers that you think, you know what, can spend some money on. Instead of going to other leagues, spending 30, 40 million, look at the championship. Good competitive league as well. So it is what it is, man. Relegation battle. Luton Town, man. Do you reckon they stay up, you know? By the way, you're going to Luton Town again, you know, by the way, for the FA Cup. Luton Town. You know what's mad, yeah? I actually want them to stay up, Steve. I really do.
They look like they're the only one out of the bottom lot that have got a little bit of fight. Sheffield United have got a new manager bounce, so they're scoring goals, but they're still getting beat. Burnley last night, I mean, I was watching Burnley trying to press us at home. And I was thinking, what are you doing? They were just running around like flies, chasing nothing. And City were just pinging it off one touch, and it was just embarrassing. And I thought, Vinny, man, you've got to have a second plan for these big games where you've got to either come and do it a bit different or what. But I think Sheffield United are gone. I think Burnley are gone. I think Brentford could get dragged into it, me.
How's Brentford in there, though? I don't understand, man. Like, what the flip, man? They've been fucking crazy, I mean,
man. Ivan Toney might save them, but I just think...
you know what? Who I want to go... You know who I now want to get relegated? I want Crystal Palace relegated, me. Because I just think, for me, they've been stumbling around this league for too long, man. Messing around, not spending money. I think Crystal Palace, should go down. Everton, listen, they could be in trouble, you know. Everton could be really, really in trouble. Thing is, Luton now, they got some goals in their team now. They got that guy scoring goals now. They've been trying a lot now this year, man. Like, so fair play to Luton.
It's not a good place to go, man. It's not a good place to go. It's dead tight, compact. They put it on you, man. It's like a lower league ground, you know, in a cup tie. The atmosphere is quite good. It's City were lucky to get a result there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, facts, 100%, man. Listen, I think for me, Everton as well with their problems as well. Nottingham Forest, they keep getting players. I mean, how many players are they linked with today, man? First of all, they need to go and get a flipping new keeper. That's what they need to go and get. Because that keeper, mate, I'm telling you now, something wrong going on with him, mate. Because he was on the hero. That keeper called Turner. You see the saves that he made, or the lack of saves, should I say? The goals that went in, man. I was like, yo, man, how are you not saving them saves? Like, how? For me, it's a joke, man. Absolute joke, man. So it is what it is. Who you got this weekend?
Got Brentford on Monday away.
Oh, yeah. Brentford away. And then I think it's Liverpool versus Arsenal. Give me your prediction for Liverpool Arsenal and let us know in the chat as well.
Liverpool Arsenal. I'm going to say 2-1 Arsenal.
2-1 Arsenal. Nah, I can't see it, man. I'm going to go for a draw. I'm going to go for 2-2. I think it'll be an entertaining game. 2-2, proper Premier League game. I think this will be a very, very good game. Both teams going at it. Liverpool going at it as well. You know what I mean? So I think this will be a proper game. Sunday football. Liverpool 2 by 2 clear goals. 3-1, 1-1, 0-0. It's at the Emirates. Yeah. Wishful thinking, Steve. FLS is coming around now. He's coming around to like you now, man. He's coming around to like you. You know what I'm saying? We've got a game tonight. Listen, I won't speak too much on that game because
that's going to be tough, man. It's going to be tough.
Listen,
I watched Wolves play you at Old Trafford. They ran you ragged.
But they should have won. I know. They should have won. So today,
they owe you one.
If you look at my watch along, my watch along thumbnail, it's me doing this. I'm just praying we don't get beat, man. I'm just praying we don't get more embarrassed, man. Because if we lose now, it'll be 10 wins, 10 losses, and 1 draw this season. That is Manchester United Football Club. How is he the job? If he loses tonight, and we are already, I think, 11 points behind Tottenham. I think 12 points behind Tottenham. Top 4 is done. So it's basically Europa League football we're fighting for. And Europa League football, really? Really? Seriously? Anyway, listen, Steve, big up to you for coming on, man. Big up to everybody here. Make sure you're liking the video as well, people. I'm just going to check the like button right now, the like count on the video. Let me just see right now. We currently have 317. Big up everyone here, man. Let's get up to 350. Yeah, man. Taking a piss, guys, man.
Just 5 seconds. Just go off, hit the like, come back, get the algorithm going. You know what I mean? Keep it moving, keep it moving.
Yeah, man.
You know
like I said, Manchester Derby's coming up, people. Manchester Derby's coming up in about a month's time. Me and Steve going to be outside the Etihad and that, doing some content. So make sure you're here, man. Derby Day coming soon and whatnot. So yeah, man. Big up to everybody here. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Hope everybody's good. Keep active. Keep safe. And Steve, man, I'll catch you next week for the Manc Talk, man. Big up,
Manc
bro.
Talk, man. Yeah, big up.
Big up.